Welcome guys to my channel, Align With My Soul. Thank you to all of you for supporting me and sharing your love and about your journeys, and just to connect with me. It means so much to me. That is the whole purpose of me doing this channel, is for me to be connected with people in the same or similar situations. So thank you so much for joining me on my journey and my channel. If you are new, there is a video of me showing my face and sharing a little bit about myself and my journey, what's happened so far. So if you want to check that out, it's in the description box down below. But I'm going to get on and do the daily reading for the Divine Masculine, see what's going on today. Energy does change all the time, that's why I like to do them daily. So recently there has been such intense energy, so much change going on with everybody on the planet at the moment. Lots of shifts, movement forwards, which can cause everybody to feel this discomfort and challenged and triggered sometimes in this energy. So let's see what's. I'm going to use the wisdom of the oracle to start this reading off today, and then we're going to go from there. I'll just see where I'm drawn to go with the oracle cards, which ones I want to use. So let's see what's going to come out today. What is the present energy of the Divine Masculine? What is he experiencing at this moment? What is going on with Divine Masculines today? Nice clear message. I did ask for God's blessing guidance before I did this reading. I hope you guys are all well and coping with whatever situation you're in, and you're managing okay, because things are intense at the moment and you could feel like your whole world is turning upside down. So I hope you're okay. I do think about you all the time, guys. So let's see what's going to come out today for the Divine Masculines. What is his energy at this present moment? Why? Wow, powerful. We haven't had this one before. So Divine Masculine is, you know, it's 31 as well, the number, so 3 and 1 is 4, which is building foundations. He's questioning everything. He's like, why has this happened? Why am I experiencing this? And there's a book with a question mark, so he could be doing quite a lot of research or investigating why this situation has happened to him. But that is the energy of Divine Masculines from the first card. He is asking about why this has happened to him, why. Lots of reasons, you know, why, you know, maybe you have backed off a bit and you're not in contact and not coming forward so much because you're concentrating on yourself, and he's asking the question, why has this happened? Why did I behave the way I did? Why do I feel the way I did? You know, what way I do, sorry, not way I did. Lots of different things. So let's see what the additional message says from the guidebook. I'm interested because I haven't had this card. 31, 16. Okay, the essential meanings are motives, driving, intention, the power of knowing, the why. And the oracle message is, there is a great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you are asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving the way and this way, and most importantly, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you're clear about it, your intentions will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. So he's asking these questions. Why am I behaving the way I'm behaving? Why do I feel this way? And obviously when he does take that time within himself and actually connect with his inner self, he will get the answers that he's wanted about why he's feeling this way, and he's looking into things, he's researching. That is what my intuition is telling me. He's researching and trying to have some kind of understanding of why he's experiencing what he's experiencing and why he behaves the way he does, and just trying to understand this whole experience a lot more. And once he can find those answers of why and feel comfortable with the why, he will get the answers, and as in this book says, he will experience magnetic, miracles will just come to him, and he will manifest abundance into his life so quickly once he has got this understanding. And divine masculines have got an understanding, some understanding what's going on, because they have been awakened and they have had this rebirth and transformation. Part of the rebirth and transformation is to find out more about why, and analyze, just looking into things, and about looking into why, and monitoring why he behaves the way he does, and he's trying to get an understanding of what this situation is basically. And once he gets that, that will give him the motive to take the next step, and it will drive him even more, and it's such a big growth as well. So it's about acceptance of this situation, and but divine masculines are more, they look at things more in a logic way, where they have to have, they don't, it's not, the divine feminines are more spiritual, but divine masculines want more answers and have an understanding, like in the 3D where they're in their heads. But once divine masculines, feel that they're clear about the why this is happening, there's so much growth that can come from this. It's something that he's got to go through as well. And this book is magic here, and it's got feathers, it's got wings on it. So maybe divine masculines are investigating more, researching about how they're feeling, and they will get some more answers, because God's always guiding and protecting divine masculines and helping him and pushing them forwards, and God's angels. So let's see what the relationship message says. Relationship message. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognise whether you are being triggered by someone else, or if your behaviour is motivated by unresolved issue in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this, and why do I say that, and spend some time in introspection, the answer may be surprising. Listen to the message from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today: why? Yeah, so this is really interesting. So he's really spending some quiet time, spending some time on his own, really connecting with himself, and really analysing the way he's feeling, and really connecting to how he's feeling, and listening to his intuition, and going over things and asking himself the question why. Why does he feel this love? Why is it so powerful? Because he is really connected with himself more. He has made that step forwards already, even though you may not see it yourself. Divine masculines are making movement forwards all the time, and they are having a better relationship with themselves. And through this, he's asking the question why, and really feeling it. He's connected with his feelings. He's really monitoring and processing and watching how he responds and how he feels when he's thinking about you, and maybe other things around him as well, and wanting more of an understanding of why this has happened to him, because usually there is always some kind of complication, which is an illusion, but in the 3D, that's how we look at it, as a complication, because it's not straightforward. Because if it was straightforward, we wouldn't grow, and it would just be too easy, and it wouldn't be so special. But there is always what we call complications, and divine masculines are wanting answers of why this happened and why he's going to have to change so many things in his life. However that resonates to you, it could be the relationship that he's in, a marriage that he's in, job, addiction, the way he's thinking, toxic thoughts, you know, all that kind of thing. There's so many different things. It could be living in a different country and everything. You know, at first, when you first meet your divine masculine, you know, you think, oh my goodness, how are we ever going to work through this, and how's that going to work, and how's that going to affect that person? There's so many things you have to consider, and you have to be so brave to work through. And that's what divine masculines are working with, is why. And once he gets the answers he's wanting to that why, he's going to feel a lot more clearer and a lot happier about how he's feeling, and more acceptance as well. And they have already started to do acceptance. This is why they're actually where they are now, asking this question. They're not pushing it away anymore, they're actually doing something about it. Let's see. I'm going to get a Archangel Oracle card to see what's coming out for divine masculines today. But that's a beautiful card actually, because we haven't had that before. So that's the energy divine masculines are in. They're really going within and trusting their feelings, researching, being guided to find out about this experience that they're having in this moment. So let's see, what else do we need to know about divine masculines today? The energy, this present moment, nice clear message. Prioritise, yeah. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organised and motivated, yeah. So he's like shuffling things around in his life and prioritising things that are important to him, instead of, this is really important for him to find out why. So he's making time, and like I said, spending time maybe alone, away from everything, so he can actually dedicate his time and prioritise his time for this, because it's so important. Before, divine masculines, you know, they usually like fill their time keeping busy all the time and just burying their heads in the sands and distracting, you know, trying to run away from their feelings, but they're actually allowing themselves to really feel and just monitoring it and learning about it. So they are prioritising this at the moment, really, because they want to work through this. They want to this to be resolved. They want to have the understanding. Before, they didn't want to have the understanding. So let's see what the guidebook says as well. And other things, he's putting things in order of how they should be. Maybe putting, you know, his health, his well-being, putting himself first. Anyway, let's see what it says. Prioritise. 53, which is 8, which is Divinity. Okay. What's your calling? What makes your heart sing? There you go, there are questions. When you focus on these areas, your joyful energy increases, which benefits everyone. Take charge of your schedule and spend more time on projects and activities close to your heart. Make choices that honour your priorities and support your life's mission. So he's going to be prioritising things that are important to him, that he loves to do, because when you love to do something, your energy shifts and it's in a higher vibration. So divine masculines are starting to prioritise things and shifting things around. Like, you know, I've said so much change is happening to divine masculines. They are rearranging things and making changes within themselves as well, and the outer stuff around them. And they're really like taking this time to notice how they're feeling, and making more time for that instead of just pushing it away. They're allowing themselves to feel it, and they're listening to their heart, they're feeling with their heart, you know, and it does increase the energy to be high vibrational instead of this lower vibrational energy. And you know, when that's going to help the way he's thinking, the way he's looking at things as well. So you are, you know, this feeling, this experience, he's putting that first at the moment because he wants to know why, and he wants to have, he wants to have a good understanding of it, and come to terms with it. He's coming to terms with everything and putting things in order, so that's really positive. Let's see what the moon, I'm going to get one for the Moonology as well. Let's see what is Divine Masculines up to at this present moment, how they're feeling, what else do we need to know. And it's very good about how the cards come out and align with each other and tell their own story, you know. So what else do we need to know about Divine Masculines today? Nice clear message, please. What are they feeling at this present moment? Nice clear message for the person that's watching. What do you need to release? Yeah. So by having the answers, you know, to these whys that he's asking, and what is, you know, this is a time for releasing as well. What do they need to release? What is, you know, not serving them anymore? When they've got this greater understanding of why, they're going to be prioritising, changing things and releasing stuff that's not serving them anymore. This is a good time for them to do, and that's what's happening with Divine Masculine energy at the moment. And it's amazing, like I said, how the cards just align with each other. Releasing stuff that aren't, you know, that's no good for them anymore. They're putting you first, they're putting the situation first, they're putting themselves first, more importantly. I should have said that at the beginning. They're putting themselves first, they're prioritising themselves, which means you as well, because you're one soul. He's taking note of how he's feeling, and no, you know, wanting to release things, knowing that he's got to release things because certain things that Divine Masculines are doing aren't working, they don't serve him, and his desires and dreams, he's got to shift things around. Let's have a look what let's have a look what page that is. It's a waning moon, which I've never heard of, if I'm pronouncing that right. A waning moon or waning moon, page 100. This is interesting. The waning moon points to what's falling away, yeah. So things, he's releasing things during this process. That's happening to everybody at the moment, they're releasing. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has its peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle, so what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, it can still be gently suggesting that you need to let go of something and stop trying so hard. And the teaching of this card is, at the time of a waning cycle, take a moment to look up in the skies every night. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves from full to new again. It's the time when things are falling away. It's certainly not the time to cling on to anyone or anything. Drawing this card suggests for your situation in the autumn-winter phase, so hunker down and start the regeneration process. Yeah, he's releasing, and this is amazing. During this time today, he's releasing. So he could be feeling quite sad, he could be feeling quite emotional, feeling you missing you, and letting go of things that, you know, however this resonates to you, what you know about your Divine Masculine, what he's got to let go of because of the changes that he's making. He realises it's not serving him, so this is a peak time to do it. So this is all about letting go all the time, and that's what we're all dealing with as well. We're all trying to let go of the stuff that's not serving us anymore. So the past, he's letting go of the past, behaviours and things, the way he's thinking, relationships, he's releasing. So just put it into your situation how it resonates, but this is all really positive. Let's see what energies, how he's feeling towards you from the energy pot. Let's see. And this is Archangel Metatron, the prioritise as well, and that's all about divine timing. That's how Archangel Metatron supports us. Is about to, helps to show us about divine timing, patience, and sorry, he's feeling love. His heart is full of love for you today. That's the energy he's in. And what else is going to come out? Believe. He's starting to believe because he's got some kind of understanding of why this is happening, because he's asking the questions and really feeling it and getting the answers he's wanting. So he believes in this relationship, he's believing in himself, and is helping him believe as well to prioritise things and change things in his life, and he knows that he's got to release things as well. So his heart is full of love for you today, and he believes in this relationship, he believes in you, he believes in himself, he believes in this journey, because he has got a more of an understanding, because he's asking those questions why, and he's prioritising as well as releasing. What would he love to say to you in the three? Oh, two come out already. What would he love to say to you today in the 3D, and what's he actually saying in the 5D? And some of you may have had communication, because communication comes up a lot recently for some of you. So let me know in the comments down below if you've heard from me, or do I'm asking him. You're my world. He'd say to you today, you're my world. So that's beautiful. I loved you from the very first moment God connected us again. So that's what he would say to you today, is you're my world, and I've loved you from the very first moment God connected us again, because his heart is full of love for you, and this love drives you both, because it's so powerful, and it really does push you to make these changes and to sort everything out. And that's why you come in, your divine masculine comes into your life, because you have to change things within you and things around you that aren't serving you anymore. It's about waking up to things and realising that you can have things that your desires and your dreams, and you can grow and be powerful and all those things. Before, you may not have felt all those things, where you just was plodding on, thinking, that you wouldn't be able to achieve things. But when your divine masculine comes into your life, they really do make you take a look at yourself and drive you. This love that you feel from just drives you so much. It's so powerful and so intense. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you know what I'm talking about by that. You understand what I'm saying. But it is so powerful, and that's you really do want to correct things within yourself, because you really do take a good look at yourself, and divine masculine just highlights that all the time with all the different triggers and things that happen and different experiences you have, and you just love the person as well, the physical person. And it is a blessing, because it's teaching you the greatest love of all, and it's having unconditional love for yourself, and then when you can do that for yourself, you can do it for everything that's around you, because you feel at one with everything. And you just have this Zen feeling. So, right, let's see what the card is for you today, the person that's watching. The reminder cards to bring forth your beautiful, divine inner spirit. So what is the message for the person that's watching today? What do they need to know, please? God, nice clear message. What is the message for the person that's watching today? Let's have a look. Champions. Beautiful. You are a champion. Okay, and the card says, we are all encouraged and praised by our champions, our loved ones, both living here on earth and those who have crossed over to heaven. You're being praised and championed on by all your loved ones. And the action to take is, imagine standing on the centre of a stage in the most beautiful theatre. It's absolutely perfect with glittering, sparkling lights, and while the lights shining all around you, you are in the spotlight. The time is now to be rewarded for all that you've done or do. Now imagine all of your champions stood looking up at you, cheering you on and clapping for you, the amazement and the wonderfulness that you are and that all you do. And the affirmation is, I realise my true potential and move forth in the direction of my dreams. Wow, so you need to know today how amazing you are, and take a step back and take some time to actually realise what you have done so far, and praise yourself for it, because your loved ones around you do realise what you've done, and they do look up to you in amazement. They do think you're wonderful, and if you have loved ones in heaven, they are encouraging you as well, and clapping and wanting you to know how amazing you are and what a good job you've done so far. And really, you know, you must think about how much you've grown in the past 6 months, 12 months, however that, you know, when you realise your journey was starting, how much you've grown since then, and how much you've done, and how much you've grown, you know, just how amazing you are, and powerful you are, and how much more independent you are, and so many things. Just know how amazing and beautiful you are. And the more you can do that, the more you're helping your divine masculine anyway, because that's how it works, because you're one soul. So take more time for yourself. Keep focused on yourself. That's think about what you can do to reward yourself in some way as well. Always make time to reward yourself, however that is, whatever you love doing. But the more you can do that, the better it is, because this isn't about you just always trying to sort out what's going to happen with the divine masculines. It's out of our hands, and you haven't got to worry about divine masculines, just worry about yourself. Because however you're feeling and what you're experiencing, or healing your wounds and stuff, divine masculine, because you're one soul, your energy is going to your divine masculine. And when you're feeling more balanced and more conscious you are, and more aware, and the more zen you feel, your divine masculine will be progressing so much more as well, and you'll just come back together like magnets, because you're one soul. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. I've really enjoyed doing it. It was quite uplifting today. So let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed it, and if there's anything else you want to say, or what's going on with you at the moment, and if you heard communication, because we have had that coming up quite a lot in the readings. So if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. I do have PayPal now, so if you feel like you'd like to donate to my channel and support my channel, I'd be very, very grateful and very excited. And I do have an Amazon wish list as well. So thank you guys for your love and support. I think about you all the time, and I'm sending my love, my support, my strength, my light to you, and I love you all very much. Take care. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?